Why is there a growing buzz about containerization, and what problems does it really solve? To answer this, we'll delve into the world of Docker Desktop and containerization. Imagine a scenario where you're developing an application. You've worked hard to ensure that it runs smoothly on your machine, yet when you deploy it on a server or another team member's machine, it crashes. The root of this problem often lies in differences in the operating systems, libraries, or other dependencies. This is where Docker Desktop and containerization come in to save the day. Docker Desktop is an application for macOS and Windows that is built to enable you to design and test Dockerized applications on your local machine. Essentially, it's a tool that brings Docker and Kubernetes to your desktop. At its core, Docker Desktop leverages the power of containerization. But what is containerization? It's a method of bundling an application and its required environment. This bundle, or container, holds everything the application needs to run, including system libraries, system tools, and other settings. Now, you might be wondering, how does Docker Desktop make this happen? It starts with creating a Dockerfile. This is a text document that instructs Docker on how to build an image. It may specify things like the operating system, the application server, environmental variables, and the actual application itself. Once the Docker file is defined, Docker Desktop uses it to build a Docker image. This image is like a blueprint that Docker can use to create containers. An image can be used to create multiple containers, all identical and isolated from each other and the host system. Now that there are Docker containers, they can be deployed across different machines, regardless of the host operating system or the underlying infrastructure. The application will run exactly as intended because it has its own environment tucked safely within the container. In summary, Docker Desktop and containerization solve the problem of "it works on my machine." They do this by bundling applications with their required environments into containers, ensuring that the application will run the same, regardless of where it's deployed. By using Docker Desktop, developers can easily create and manage these containers right from their local machine. It's a game changer, enabling developers to focus on writing great code without worrying about the system it will eventually run on. This is the power of Docker Desktop and containerization. They provide a consistent and reliable environment for applications to run, making the life of developers much less stressful. In the world of software development, Docker Desktop and containerization have proven to be indispensable tools. They've transformed the way applications are developed, deployed, and distributed, making the entire process more efficient and reliable. So the next time you're wrestling with an application that just won't behave as expected on a different machine, consider Docker Desktop and containerization. They might just be the solution you're looking for.